All right, ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me or not? Let me just check. First of all, see if my audio is on. Can you guys hear me or not? So we have a great lineup, and we will get in just a moment. Hopefully, we will iron this up. Audio is good. All right, thank you so much. I think we will have the good audio. So far, I don't see any issues on my end. Hopefully, that songs went through. I hope it's inspiring, and I hope it was good to hear. That being said, welcome as usual. Happy Sunday. This is Evan, on behalf of No Limit Emails. I really thank you for watching live or replay. And this evening, we have a very, very special members gathering and have a conversation on the YouTube sphere. And you're all welcome to join us. We also do have a guesting after show live room available to everybody. And that being said, let me bring on all our panel and our guests. First of all, let me see who is on backstage. So on backstage, I have Barbara, I have Doug, and of course, if any one of you want to still join in, please on the other live room, there's a link. And of course, if you don't mind, gentle ladies and gentlemen, please share that link on the No Limit Emails Facebook chat if you don't mind. And if anybody wants to join us, you can. Of course, if you are in the other live room, you should already have the link. So let's bring our members. Just before I do that, as tradition of the house, I like to thank you, everybody who decided to join us. We really appreciate you guys. We do not take your trust for granted. Please do provide us the domain you want to use. All you have to do is add your domain to the Cloudflare, send us your Cloudflare login details. We will do the rest. And of course, check your email and find our email, whitelist the email so you can receive your login details and as well as communication between us and you regarding your setup and your account. That's it. And we look forward to working with you and excited that you joined us, and hopefully our members this evening can give you a little bit of a kind of idea and relax you if you have a little bit of kind of impatience in you, and hopefully members can tell you their experience within inside. And we look forward to welcoming you to the family, guys. And that's been said, as congratulations to all of you. I know a few of you had your accounts released today, and please do not hesitate once more. Make a room, reach out to us so we can help you. And there is obviously live connection between us and you to make it easy. And that being said, welcome to the family once more, guys. Please do not hesitate. Share your ideas, share your thoughts, anything that you like us kind of to improve on things. Please do feel feel generous for your asking us, and we don't mind, guys. And also, please criticize heavily if the things not working the way you think it is, so we can improve as well. So we are all open to the high constructive criticism, and that's how we learn, guys. We don't get offended when this kind of thing happens. And that's being said, let's welcome our panel. First, we had Barbara, and we had Doug, and we have Barbara. Your other device says is not connected, so uh, on the view I don't see it. And once more, hopefully everyone can see us in sphere of YouTube. I'm just going to stop sharing my screen for a second so we can
Hello,
have
hello, hello.
panel. Hello, I can hear you. That's great.
Yay! I'm a happy little earlobe. Very good.
Yeah,
Hello.
yay. Hello, Doug. Good to see you. I hope you're feeling good. Sorry to hear that you're not been feeling well. Uh, I do
Yeah,
appreciate you being here. And
it's an age thing.
yeah, sure. That's sorry, you can't get out of that one.
No,
So welcome everyone. Please introduce yourself and let us know.
Ladies first.
Always. In our house,
Um,
always ladies first. I don't know.
May I introduce
oh, go
the
ahead. Yes,
marketer known
introduce.
as the Emperor.
Can you continue?
In our circles, Barb is the Emperor.
Hello,
We
hello.
refer to her as Sir Barb.
Yes, indeed, indeed. Actually,
Indeed,
Emperor
indeed.
Barb.
Emperor
But that's okay.
Barb. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Go ahead, Barb.
Hello, my name is Barb Ling. I am an internet marketing coach, basically. My site is virtualcoach.com, but I also am in a partnership with Dennis Becker for DAB coaching as well. And what I do is basically I teach anything to anybody, whatever they would like to learn regarding making money on the internet. Now,
Love it.
that is my introduction. Do I talk now about no limit emails, or we do that at another time?
We will come round to you when Doug obviously introduce himself.
Sir Doug, we call him.
Sir Doug, now is your go.
There we
The
go.
most valiant knight in our kingdom. Yes, go ahead.
Yes. My name's Doug Halfpenny. I'm well-aged. I've been
Venerable.
venerable.
Mhm.
Mhm. I've been
Mhm.
around the internet marketing sphere for, 23 years, give or take.
Mhm.
And my most fun is that I dabble in internet marketing, and I enjoy the people that I meet, because there's something about the people that that get in this that are worth spending time with.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, it's not about the money. If it was about the money, I'd have quit long ago.
Indeed.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wouldn't we all?
Yeah, I mean, money is obviously part of the business side of the world. We can't deny that, and have to be shared in order to work better. That's what I really believe in. Have to be fluid and liquid that should not stop at one place to just compile up. We should make the money work like water does for us. That's what I really believe. I think marketing helps that move around quite a lot. It's pretty evident since especially invention of PayPal, right?
Mm.
So I personally love that side of the technology, what's kind of happening and been amazing. And that being said, I am having one of the guys that behind No Limit emails. I hope you will like this conversation we're having with our members. And now we have Tom joined us, and we
Hi,
will
Tom.
also bring Tom at stage. Welcome, Tom. Just good timing. If you're audible, please introduce yourself and tell us how you're doing. Hopefully, Tom is still at work, not audible. All right. If Tom's not audible, I personally apologize for Tom because if he's working, but Tom is with us, guys. You can see him. If he's not audible, we do understand. So do not worry. So when it's time, Tom can speak anytime you guys want. So let's go ahead. I have a few things to ask you guys first, if you don't mind. Very simple things. I really like to dig in with a bit. How satisfied are you with services that we provide, guys? That's my number one ask to all of you, and you guys can answer this as you wish, as you feel, your truth. Thank you so much.
Well, I need to be introduced again.
And here
Of
is
course
the
you
Emperor.
Yeah, I was just waiting. I mean, I was just waiting for Doug to give that rousing, introduction once more. Well, okay, so I'll suffer without it as I cry over here. Well, again, I am Barb Ling, and No Limit Emails is absolutely incredible for several reasons. Now, there certainly is the business aspect, and I am certain we will all discuss that later on. And so, but one of the things I really love the most about the No Limit Emails concept is, and I believe Doug mentioned this a wee bit earlier, really the community, because the software is great and grand and works as expected. But actually not but, it's also though enhanced by the fact that none of us compete against one another. The internet is big enough for everybody. So whenever anybody has a question, how do I do this, that, the other thing, we're all there to help one another. And it's insane, absolutely insane, that the creator, who we happen to have here talking, Sir Evan and such, he would be Emperor Evan, except for the fact that I claimed the word emperor ahead of time. So, Star Trek and
I am the servant to Empress.
And when anybody has any question regarding the software, Evan is there to spend time, like hours of time, making sure that it's not a user issue moment, and just walk everybody through things. It's amazing. I've never seen a community like this. I really haven't. So
Thank you so much. I think that is kind of amazing to kind of hear this kind of things coming out from you guys. It just makes it really, all the leg pains that I have is worth it.
It's just the facts, young man. And I am thoroughly happy with everything that we have. So that's me.
Thank you so much.
Sir
That
Yes.
means a lot.
And now it's me.
Sir Doug,
And
the magnificent.
yes, and having been around since the beginning of No Limit Emails, I found that it doesn't attract the type of people that most internet marketing systems, if you like, attract. To spend time with people who are cerebral, who actually think about what they're doing, how they're having an effect, how they would like to have an effect on others, and that there's, as Barb said, no competition. It's like having the freedom to do what we want with our systems, with our emails, with our businesses, and then having someone to fall back on and say, did I do this right? Could I have done this better? Is there a better way to do this? And what have you found? And then, but getting answers to all these things without a fight or any consternation. This it's almost, well, peaceful, I think, is the word that comes to mind the best, in that there's very few upsets. We've had some downtime with the system, of course, but then you have to take the system down in order to make it bigger, make it work better, to get around any issues, because we know that the internet's under attack. So that all those things were taken into account. And I think in total, I don't think we've been down a full day in the last 4 years. Like, if you took it, I don't think it's a total of 24 hours
Yeah, absolutely.
over 4 years, which is
whole ideas never go down, Doc.
yeah.
Even
Well-
if you go down and you have to get up like champion.
That's right. But what was interesting, or what I found particularly interesting, was that even during downtime, if one had had automation running in the background, it would have continued to run.
Yep.
The
Amazing.
system that was the input, or the front end of the system, that was taken down to avoid DDoS attacks and hacker attacks, but the back end continued to operate, and which again is absolutely amazing, because I can't do. It's got to be 99.99 something percent uptime. Unheard of again on the internet.
Let me ask you another question, guys. Hopefully, I'm not offending you with questions.
How dare
Uh,
you speak of me?
You can
No.
try.
I shall allow you, for I am kind and gracious that way.
And carrying a big stick.
all right. Really, like kind of serious side. How well does really no limit emails meet your day-to-day business needs or personal needs in a way?
Well, first, the emperor.
Yes,
Sure, any
yes,
idea.
yes. Oh,
Ladies first, but always around the questions, ladies always first.
yep, true, true. I cannot deny that. Ladies and emperors, sometimes
Yeah.
knights as well. But continuing, it satisfies 100%. If you know about emails and how email marketing works, and the fact that it actually allows you to do workflows, which for me was like, wow, workflows. Anything that I used to do with Aweber, I could easily do with no limit emails. There's just 100% plus, possibly plus 40%, so 140% satisfied. So I am a very happy camper with it. Any questions that you all might have, if you would like to chat with me, feel free to ask. And are we like breaking glass in the background?
Oh, Tom's got sound finally.
Yeah, Tom.
Yay!
Oh,
Tom's
you
got
can hear
sound.
me?
That's
Yes.
good.
Yay!
Yeah, we can hear Tom.
Sir Tom.
How are you,
Oh,
Sir
what's up?
Tom?
I'm okay. I'm at work. I'm glad the
You.
sound's finally working.
Nice. While
Yeah.
you're still working your sound, we are going to go back to that first question, Tom. First, obviously, introduce yourself if you don't mind, and how you find the No Limit emails.
Oh, my name's Tom Bodner. I was introduced to No Limit emails through another forum, and Doug had mentioned the special deal that you had been running. So I got my first system, went through the 30-day challenge. By day 30, we were doing over 1 million emails in one day. And I want to thank you for supplying the emails. And Doug had given me a special bonus. And after I did the first challenge, it worked out so well, I purchased a second system, went through the same process. And I'm currently using my third system. And except for a little hiccup while you're updating the server, everything has been working fine. So I think it's a great system. Can't beat the value. You're on every day providing help along with everybody else that's available. So it's fantastic. Thanks, Evan, Doug, and Barb, and anybody else who's listening.
Yep. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Tom. Brilliant. Absolutely. So it's been wonderful to have you guys. I have absolutely huge pleasure kind of serving you guys, working with you, helping you, you helping me. As you know, it's like literally without you guys, I wouldn't also really learn a couple of challenges we done. I think absolutely there is no other kind of group of people in the world that did what we all did together, guys. It's just been absolutely insane and amazing. And I just can't really put words to it. How good things worked out. Yes, we personally do apologize, like for that little bit bleep of server change, but network was growing, is necessary to now and then kind of switch off and switch back on. And as you all know, we are totally on all the time, and it makes a big difference, especially when it comes to the consistency, really what we really kind of um, hold high in kind of our function, especially when it comes to the communication. Obviously, we don't want to have it line that's keep breaking. So the whole idea of sustainability and being really solid state, and of course, is technology and is everything live. In any given moment, something can kind of break. And we are not kind of shortchanging anything to not really look into it and seriously and fix stuff. And every time that we refixed and reboot the system, I hope you guys also like all the new kind of stuff that we're adding, and well as all the kind of really upgrades and suggestions coming from you guys, and we try to implement them to just make it better for everybody. And I really appreciate all of the feedback that you guys giving, and as well as criticism. Of course, we love criticism, not just all kind of really good. Obviously, we try to stay side of the good 99% of the time. And of course, we living in this really very fast moving environment, especially when it comes to the communication technology and email and live streams. And we know there are really big companies out there doing this. And I think for a small group of people, what we are experimenting, what we are achieving together, we can give anybody in the world a run for their money when it comes to really communication, be it on a scale, be it on a safety and secure side, and be it on really private side as well. So I hope the privacy part of the data keeping for yourselves, running the data for yourselves, owning the data for yourselves, gives us all brand new kind of like really self privacy of running our business. And that's huge for me personally, is huge. And I know we live in a world that almost there is no kind of like privacy anymore, and data privacy is absolutely one of our most kind of care part of our works. And I would like to also ask you guys, since you guys been in No Limit emails, have you ever noticed or felt or found out that something happened to your data?
Nope, nothing whatsoever. My data is secure and happy. I have not had one instance of any question regarding data.
And that
Love
goes for me as well. No issues.
Love it.
Never felt that my data was exposed in any way.
So we all know, right? Sorry, just kind of interject what Doug's saying. We all know last few years how many really data sites or kind of business sites getting compromised. That's kind of fact that no one in the world can hide that. But in ourselves, we have this track record last 4 years, nothing absolutely happened. And that's itself in the current environment has a huge value. Literally, it's like having a MIT protecting us, right?
Actually,
And
it's interesting that we are safer in No Limit emails than the intelligence community and the big banks, the international banks. They've all had issues.
well, yeah,
And
the
yet
whole idea is we have to be safe, even they're not doing it. Obviously, we're not saying we 100% safe in any sense, but it's just like try to be safe as we can, prevent what we can, what we know we can, and obviously with help of new technologies, even further stuff. And so far, I think as a proven case, not just by myself saying it, but obviously you as members having it experienced within the kind of whole ecosystem yourselves, and you see that the difference between what we have between us and what basically other companies do. And other companies normally they have single login page and everybody's being formed in one login page and all shared kind of place to log in. It becomes a little bit difficult to kind of prevent security stuff. In our cases, that's all kind of different. and we believe every individual should have their own key for the house.
Exactly. And I have
Yep.
4 systems and I
Mhm.
have 4 separate logins. They're not even overlapped. Like,
Mhm.
unlike Aweber, Constant Contact, all those, everybody logs in at the same place. My 4 systems are logged in at 4 different places.
Right.
So you can't get any safer than that. Like,
Mhm.
I can't even break in from one of my systems into my other system.
Yeah, you can't. Like the whole idea is literally, I believe I should own my own house and my own keys.
Yes, it should. We should be isolated in that sense, in the
Right.
security sense. And yet we're not isolated at all when you think about it, because we have each other.
Yep.
But
Well,
but
as a network, we're not isolated. As you know, we are globally connected. We send in billions of connection every single day.
that's true.
Uh,
But also you supply us, Evan, with a system, with a
Yep.
free streaming system that we can meet. We can all meet together, or we can, as we've done in. Well, I think I still have 2 rooms open. I may. Um, you can actually meet in a second room
well,
with
we
with
wanted, Doug, we wanted to turn internet to live connection. And
what
I
should
think we
be a
have
live
done that.
connection. You have done that, but you're the
Yeah.
only one that's done that.
I hope so, because I think like all the other models really like not very human friendly, so to speak.
Right. But they also, again, they all expose your data. All those
Yeah,
other
like
models.
they have to judge people or characterize people or put
Yes.
the categories and all that. We don't have anything like that. I personally believe internet is for everyone. Everyone should be able to get somewhere with something. But nobody provided any vehicle for us to get anywhere. And hopefully we provide a vehicle for everybody in the world can connect with their loved ones or the people they want to make a peace with. And as
Exactly.
easy and safely.
Well, see, I mean, in the automotive world, there's BMWs and Rolls Royces and all that. And when you look at the top uh, company in for freedom on the internet, it's NLE. There's only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We want everybody have exact same experience we have. And that is really freedom to use the internet responsibly, safely, grow ourselves, grow our business. That's really our goal. We're not here to put like walls over people's eyes. Like
Mhm.
everybody's in today's world is Googleable, so to say. So we want everybody can Google us and find really benefits, not like anything negative that we're introducing to the world. That's really
And
our goal.
but you're actually achieving that.
I hope that really all the effort we're putting in to kind of push us towards that, but not really just us, obviously as a group, as a family, we say,
Right.
and everyone. I think that in our group itself has a bragging right in the marketing world.
Mhm.
You could go on any form, say, well, I have sent million emails last week or today or the last hour. None of them can say, okay, I did that too, unless you have no limit emails. That's
Right.
the stage we are at, all of us, right?
Yeah. Actually, that's true. With 4 systems, you could send a million emails in just over 2 hours,
Mm-hmm.
2.5 hours.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, like, as a part of the challenge, as you all know, really, we didn't design this challenge. This challenge just came originally just kind of like almost like what scientists want somebody to do. Example, really, kind
Mhm.
of. Let's say MIT scientists reach out to us, say, "Hey, we want you to do the experiment for us. Scientifically, have to be repeatable. If it's scientifically repeatable and show same exact results or very close results, obviously." They you could write a peer-review paper or something about it. So in our case, I wanted a little bit emulate that. I think we done that. Like if you look at it, really, what we did is we repeated by all of us, and all of us kind of achieved that very similar target, and
Right.
without really big issue or headaches or problems. Especially scaling up to 375 million emails you guys send. You monsters.
Was that what it was in total?
Well, yeah, still growing, obviously, in the network. Obviously, most of
Right.
the sites are still active. So I'm hoping you guys can reach that billion emails very soon, guys.
Mhm.
So I'm looking forward to that. I will warn you guys, and we will let you know when you guys hit that. But so far, very, very close to the 400 million emails you guys kind of send out to the world and verify them. So 7,
that's
8
the other
months,
thing.
guys. Yes, 6, 7 months really since when March we started
Yeah.
till now. Uh, these numbers, they just absolutely insane, guys. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And obviously, I personally do contribute as well, guys. Myself is also sending millions, but not kind of much as you guys. It's pretty amazing what's going on. And yes, guys, we do care really the delivery and the packaging handshakes globally. We did test this many millions of emails, and so far, we really have not received negative reports that can say, okay, is well over 3% kind of spam reports, which is been hovering below 0.1% on through all those emails you guys processed and sent. It's just amazing, especially when it comes to the cold outreach. As you know, like literally
Right.
first round of 30 days, 60 days, everybody send the cold outreach. Even if a second round of the reach out, obviously we could still class it like second and third round, still kind of cold outreach. But brutal cold outreach, sending this many emails, guys, it just, for me, is just amazing. Amazing that what's going on.
Hmm.
What do you guys think of that numbers?
No, I agree. I agree. Whenever I want to send stuff out, boom, it's there. So, yeah.
It's
Nice.
also interesting to have to be using a system that the creator uses their own system.
Yep. Definitely.
is-
It's
which-
verified.
It's verified both ways by the users and by the creators and the maintainers.
I can't live it. I can't live right now without my systems, dog.
What would you do without it? What would Susie do without it? You
To be
know.
honest, it's just been absolutely godsend, honestly, like a gift from the miracles. Obviously, everybody didn't believe us that we are capable of bringing something like that to the light, and I can understand what's the difficulties are, and literally we do go through them ourselves, and we try to solve them as basically like they come. So far we've been doing pretty good, and I think like these numbers are kind of evidence of really when it comes to the solidity and really legitimate delivery, your own dashboard doesn't lie to us.
Yeah. Another thing that I've noticed with the validations, because we started out validating our own emails, which was extremely time consuming and frustrating. And now with the validator built right in, the no limit emails, what I have done is send several thousands in and to have them validated, downloaded them afterwards, deleted the segments, and then re-uploaded them to see if it would make any difference, to see if any would get that were missed the first time around. And I haven't found any that were missed. Like when I put them back in, they all went in. So the validator like just works.
Let's have to just work. Otherwise, we're not going to have it.
Right. But to
But have to
be,
work well, though. Have to work accurately and have
yes,
to work honestly,
yes,
not lie to us.
right.
So that's really our goal. And the algorithm really have to be honest and true data up to the almost to the second. As you know, recently, like 1 second in real time of the internet, as a lot of things can change. We are aware of that. Um, Obviously, we cannot predict the future, but really, what we can see is really what amount of data has already exists that is counted, and is what is really kind of being manipulated and is kind of falsely created and all that kind of stuff. As you know, so many things they not seems to what they not seem what they're supposed to be. And email is like one of those things. As you know, so much fake emails out there, so much emails are out there really just exist, but nobody ever opened those inboxes. This is the big challenge for us to really rectify this issue, which is we know is very difficult. Only we can resolve it with really honest, true data of almost to the second. And it requires lots of really good analytic tools, and as well as a lot of good connection around the whole internet as a network.
Well, what I would like to do while just as I'm thinking about it, you know how much we appreciate you, Evan, but I would like you for me personally to pass on to your team, the ones that administer the servers and the ones that make the changes when we need it, and those ones in the background that we don't see them. We know they're there working, but we would like you to pass our love and appreciation on to them.
Yeah, absolutely. I represent everybody in the No Limit email team. I personally feel all your love, and of course, yeah, everybody in the team knows what's going on. Like, especially our communications and everything what's going on. As you know, I am like kind of feedback loop for whole everybody.
Yes, we see you every day.
Yeah.
So literally, I'm like literally a relay between everyone, the system, and the kind of members. Yes, and the other thing is, um, we also kind of really do care about our members' privacies too and their wishes. In our work, the family and privacy of the individual comes first, then anything else after. So that's also like our members' wish. If they show up, they don't show up. It's really up to them. Their freedom is if they choice. Yeah, of course. Our team, I personally protect them, so they like, let's say, not get abused by the odd people around the world, which is you know. So that's the basically why.
Yeah. Well, if
Uh,
you ever do have a problem, just call on the emperor to send her army.
Exactly.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
But
You do
really,
not
that's
mess with
why.
me. Who messes with my friends?
Yeah, like that's one of the reasons, really. Like, I say, okay, I can be the target. Everybody can throw the darts at me. I can take it. Especially the line of business we are in. As you know, we will have lots of people could be jealous, could be all sort of things could happen in the world of things. But I think I can handle it. Like I got pretty thick skin. I burned my fingers quite a few times
Mhm.
in the hot plate. So yeah, as a kind of front guy, I hope I'm doing the good service for the whole No Limit email family and representing all of you with a dignity and honesty. And hopefully you guys see that as well, especially within my own social media and everything else. So I hope to be a good learner from you guys and improve as we go, as we progress. And so far, it's been absolutely amazing.
I
And
don't
then,
believe there's any company in the whole world that supports their members like you do.
I would have to agree with that.
yeah, I think like without members, we should not exist anyway. So if we don't care about our members, I think we should not exist. Neither, and none of the companies should exist. Our members are really our family, and we do respect them exactly like how we deal with our own business. And we believe everybody in the family should have equal pie, so to speak, and equal say, equal share, and obviously equal standing, and as well as help, obviously knowledge-wise, all of you more knowledgeable than me, and I'm not the guy to know everything, so I hope I don't come across that way. And I have many flaws I'm learning too, but genuinely, it's been amazing to be with you guys, and this group is just insane.
Thank you.
We've
I
loved it too.
Yep.
Yeah, obviously for us as a group, and not just kind of like for the email stuff, as well as like friendly sport or family sport. Like we are also there for our own personal kind of like cries and joys, uh, especially with through our private meetings and separate rooms. Uh, and that itself, I think, is just priceless. Like, you know, if I have an issue, I say, Barbara, can I speak to you 5 minutes? You there.
Yep.
If I say, Doug, can I speak to you 2 minutes? You there. Like Tom, there, Joe, there, anyone that in the group we kind of like reach out is there. It's just been absolutely amazing. And it's just getting better and better. As you all know, we really kind of select people who get in a group. We really also refuse a lot of people to not able to take advantage of us, because we really don't need anybody's money or £100 from somebody to take all their problems on. So we genuinely want to find really good creative people like yourself, be as another sporting basically pillar what you guys are doing, especially when it comes to the email and obviously conferencing and everything like that. And I hope we are kind of doing that. And also, we also want to create value for all of us, including ourselves. And I think the structure itself kind of designed that way to create value for all of us. Like
I think
we
it
just,
lends itself really well to that.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
and as we continue to learn, like you're right now, you're using StreamYard to do this live on YouTube. Pretty soon, we won't need to use StreamYard to
Oh,
do
yeah.
webinars and streams, and we'll just use the system that you've come up with,
Yep.
and record at the same instant, and all the things that you're putting in place. I can hardly wait to see where you're going to go with all that.
Well, yeah, I mean, like right now, as you know, with Live Element, we can stream directly to YouTube. There's no problem. Like, as right now, I'm using StreamYard, but we can directly do it to the YouTube. And also, as you know, we can have a room open and share screen with third-party apps like StreamYard or OBS. But then also within our app, you can share the screen anyway, so you really don't need a software to install to stream. So this software installation, obviously OBS difficulties, and as well as like StreamYard. Obviously StreamYard improved. It's not like old ways. Now they also do the browser type of stuff, which is pretty good to see. We are not only the ones that in the field doing this. So we will improve this live, and as well as we have another site for multi-stream live. So we're working on that. Hopefully 2025 we will bring you a few good surprises, guys.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's definitely is on the lab, currently kind of cooking. As you know, we have the website, as well as we know on the email side of stuff, the data side, we need we need to create some solutions for all of us.
Mhm.
And that's also happening. So we will see what happens in 2025. Hopefully, we will give you some places that you can kind of enrich the data that you need to kind of contacts and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully, we'll prove some more side benefits for all of us using the system. That's the idea. So we know the struggle is always leads. And the system that we have is literally kind of lead hungry dinosaur. So we're going to try to surprise you guys with the data side, see what you guys think. We will let you guys in first for 30, 40 days to kind of test the things around. and use the data with your systems and see how things are, and you guys can give us some feedbacks, and then we can adjust some sort of maybe pricing and things like that, and hopefully we'll make the leads cheapest chips, they say. So
Right.
everyone never have an issue kind of getting data, and not just really kind of getting data, but actually getting data legally, not like going stealing someone's data.
Right.
Cool.
That's the
That's
other
what
thing that was always fascinating to me, was how you could remain honest and loyal throughout this process, because we often see people that make promises that they can't keep,
Yeah.
and or they make promises and things work, and then they just stop and go somewhere else. And yet you've 4 years now never missed a beat, Evan. Just
Yep.
And that really says something about our commitment. We're not here to kind of like appear today and go tomorrow.
no.
Because I need to have a business. My business need to run.
Of course,
Otherwise, I can't feed myself.
right.
So
But your business isn't doing our business. Your business is helping our business.
that's the whole idea.
Yeah.
If my
That's the
business
whole
can't
idea.
help other business, we should not do it anyway. And also, like, literally, the whole idea was, can we give our business to our own members? So the whole idea was, we have this business is working. Can we just give it to you? And that's what we done, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
that's like your system looks just like my system.
Mm-hmm.
Runs like my system. How? What other businesses do that? Every business model. You have a unique business model.
Well, we try to do two things, like to really kind of answer that honestly. We try to do the white labeling that really individually owns the white label, not the creator of the white label. And obviously, with the line of stuff that we do, it requires this back end, and back end need to be literally like your Fort Knox to protect everyone. And otherwise, just crumbles. So we try to create the ecosystem that every system is exactly same, works same, and but every system also can have a different power levels. And this is what's happening in all network, and it's, so far it's been working absolutely amazing for all of us. And as you all noticed, through the period of challenges, we keep increasing limits, and we keep increasing kind of space, and we keep increasing velocity, and increasing speed, and increasing kind of accuracy, and obviously amount of data we use. We learned a lot, and running so many systems at the same time, also kind of stress testing, as you all know, those kind of things. So we done so many necessary, basically pipeline tests that improve stuff. And
Right.
so far as everything we did really is didn't have any side effects. It just keep improving. So we didn't have any system rollback, right?
Right.
We didn't have to break system or reinstall anything. So far it's worked pretty awesome, actually.
Right. None of our systems have shrunk. They've all expanded.
Yeah, like that was the whole idea, really. The like baby growth, and basically within the time we knew. Obviously, we already know. Like, obviously, let's say we don't have a really limit of how many lists we could upload, but and also each list, how much quota can we make, and system still can work without crashing.
Right.
So we figured out basically every segment that we create could be 10 million leads. And imagine you have a million segments with 10 million leads, and you got this huge system can send this massive value. And this is what really kind of looks like if you join all of our systems together, and let's say press 1 cent, that will look like that. And it keeps scaling up like really nicely. As you all know, we are definitely like scaling up to the numbers that really I never seen an email seen. So
Hmm.
I don't know any another email actually does that kind of stuff like what we done last, at least since March to now, especially with challenge counts.
What the general public probably doesn't know either is that in the background, if any of the systems have had an issue with the ISPs or the inbox providers, that you personally have gone to bat for
Well, we provide a report
us.
to them, like say, okay, here's the report. What's wrong here? Can you tell us?
Yes, that's not.
And
I can't imagine any other company doing that.
what we have to do
That's
because we have to work with every provider out there or every domain or every IP legitimately. We want to shake with a handshake with the IP, true handshake, like really two human being handshake on a deal. And we don't want to hide ourselves under the rock. We don't want kind of like also the other SPs. We have to do that so they can report us if anything shady happens in our network. So it's like really kind of like you scratch my back, I scratch your back type situation.
Mhm.
So we will warn them and they will warn us. And obviously, if they're asking us to kind of, obviously, they already receive our emails as a report, but they also, let's say, we will send them, say, okay, bunch of a few million emails, say, hey, this period, this IP sent this. Can you tell us what's wrong here? And we
Right.
can, and then we get feedback, obviously, fix.
Right. And the
So
last,
far, been pretty good, as you all know, guys. You guys still got same IPs, not blocked.
yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
And the last challenge wasn't actually set up by us or you, but it was actually um, um, they wanted it. The ISPs wanted it handled a certain way, so that's what we did. That was an external
Well, because that algorithm
request.
they did change, right?
Yeah,
They change algorithm. We asked them what is necessary need to be done. How can we do this? What's the kind of format that you need to do? What's the numbers? What are you guys happy with? Like all this kind of questions back and forth. They give us these numbers. Like
right.
big companies give us this number. Says, well, this the guide you guys follow. I say, okay,
Now,
we will follow that.
was there a question when they were doing that whether we would actually be able to do it? Did they think we wouldn't be able to do it to meet their demands?
Well, 99% of the people can't. That's what it is. If they did, they would not really put that kind of numbers in. So according to their own kind of, let's say, calculation as well as statistics,
Hmm.
comparison with other kind of people doing email with, remember, like everything commercially, you only allow send 50 emails. So according to that numbers, that's what they did. Like, let's say if you had a Gmail, business Gmail, G Suite or something,
Hmm.
for one inbox, you can only send 50 email a day or something like that. So their calculation based on to send millions of emails, really based on that 50, but they didn't expect somebody like us actually has a system that you can put single email in a segment and send. And then you can also put million email in a segment and send.
Right. Which
Because
we
not many,
did.
yeah. So a lot of companies out there, they will not allow you to have a million contact in one list. So that's also very difficult. A lot of people cannot do. I mean, which company out there, and we spoke, Doug, as in the live chats, that they came to us or even give us price, say, okay, yeah, you can do this.
Yeah.
None of them, like you were
None of
there. I
them.
spoke to them, so many of them.
Yep. We had them in live chats.
I'll be right back, gentlemen. I just need to turn off some lights.
All right. So when
We're
was
coming up almost to the 60-minute mark now.
all
anyways,
right,
huh?
we are very close to the 60 minutes, but be like last round of question I like to ask. Hopefully this doesn't freeze on me. My desktop freezed on me,
Oh no.
but sounds still work. I think we're
Sound's
still
still working. Yep.
okay. We're still good. So last question thing, but this is not really question. I think. Uh, How likely you guys to recommend No Limit emails to someone?
100%,
Thank you.
200%. I mean, how high can I go?
Right.
Absolutely.
200%.
I've recommended it
Nice.
many, many times.
Yeah, awesome. You are awesome anyway, Doug. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
oh,
like it's been amazing hour, guys. As usual, as a tradition of the house, we will be sharing screen, and we will dissect lost email that I sent, and we will also send an email to conclude the stream. How about that?
go for it.
And but before we do that, uh, let me see if I can actually share my screen. Share screen, share tab, share whole screen. Okay. I'll have to do it without audio so we don't echo. Ha. So hopefully you guys can see my screen now.
We can see it.
Okay. So as tradition of the house, so I have made a segment. I didn't upload any contacts. Let's make some contacts on that segment. First of all. So people told like we are been talking about emails. What are they talking about, guys? If that's hold you this long back, please watch next few minutes me doing email.
The system, all our systems look like this.
Yeah, absolutely. Your system have to look like this. Otherwise, it's not no limit emails.
Exactly.
Yeah, no limit emails. Everyone, obviously, system. We all using a Moetic for emailing. So if you kind of familiar with Moetic, this is what no limit emails is we use, and we are also kind of adding our own things. Doug, you can tell people how many things we've been adding.
Mhm.
What did we add to no limit emails since no limit emails began? Oh, there's a
Oh
lot of things.
yeah.
Yeah, we did add a lot of things.
The
So I
the
don't know how many.
biggest thing was the validator. When it does validations coming and going, that it checks inboxes. It it makes so many checks in the background before it even sends our emails.
Let me ask you something very interesting. Uh, how much money did no limit emails saves you by validating those many emails, Doug?
Oh my gosh. If I had validated that many emails, it would have been, I don't know, just on one of my systems, I think it was over $9,000 that it would have cost me to validate the 2.2 or 2.4 million emails that I sent through my one system.
So that is like not bad, huh?
Not bad. Yeah. I wouldn't have
So,
had the money. I couldn't have sent them.
yeah, so saving 10K on a just verification is not bad, eh?
Not bad.
And not just that, but period of time when you look at it, really, like let's say 5 months, you save 10K. That's 2Ks a month saving on email data cleansing, right?
Yes.
That's kind of amazing. Pretty insane.
The other thing was to be able to add live data in an email that stayed live, like stuff you can't do on any other email system.
Right.
That you could
Well,
build
I
a
mean, as you know,
landing
I
page.
was exactly in the same pain as you. Like when it comes to verification, literally it was painful. So we have to do something about it. We already had it really on the back end before. It was working basically when we sent. But we said, okay, like let's just bring it forward. So every time that we upload and send, and I don't ever seen it any system that's out there, Doug, that does exact that.
No, I don't think
Like,
there is one.
so we are the only ones I think have implemented. I hope many people actually steal our idea for that and
Yes,
make their
wouldn't
own
it?
systems.
But the world would be safer if
Yeah,
they did
absolutely.
that. Data would be safer if they did that. Internet security would be safer if they did that.
Yeah, I mean, like for us, as you can see, when it comes to data verification and the numbers, and obviously right now we see it live in my screen. I'm verifying about 24K, and so far been about 30 seconds into the processing, and we are very, very. I think next couple of refresh we will get there. So we just
Hello, I am back.
flowing. Welcome back.
Hello, yes.
Yeah,
Evan's
so
just uploading a segment
Oh,
at the
exciting
moment.
stuff.
yeah, obviously this will be obviously the members' email going out again. So we will see what happens afterward. Obviously, I will kind of upload a couple more segments. So we will not just send this to 24K. Probably will be maybe close to 100K. And I will add them when we are in the other room, and we will conclude the kind of. I just wanted to show the people on this video how quick that is. The system is that we are just going to verify, upload, and verify, and going to send quick email to this, which is, should not really take that long. And time-wise, we should be within the couple of minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, basically, to do this on verification as well as upload. And you guys actually doing this a lot yourselves. So the verifier works pretty well when we are kind of uploading in the background, and it's pretty fast, and is obviously it just works much efficiently, and before, like instead of on the browser. On the browser, obviously takes lots, as you all know, Google takes lots of resources, so it always slows it down a little bit. So the time really, these are the more accurate times when we do it on the background. Even right now I'm streaming. I have a few tabs open on my end, but soon as file is being read by the system, it takes over. It becomes the system time, so it's much easier and quicker, and as well as safer actually when we uploading bunch big
Yeah.
chunk like this. So we done that, and let's go on email.
What we were talking about, Barb, just while when you had to go and leave for a second, was that No Limit Emails doesn't just validate the emails when it sends them, it validates them as they're uploaded. As we upload our emails to the segments, the validation's done then. And then it's done again should anything change from the time we upload them to when we send them. They're validated again. Again, the only system in the world that does that. If they have validators, it would only be one way, where this is both ways.
And I think that's way better than just one.
It is, because things can change. Things can change. You may put a segment up and not send it for a few days, or maybe next week.
Right.
So if anything's changed in the meantime, No Limit Emails will catch it when it sends it.
Yep.
So
and that makes it really worthwhile.
It does.
Yeah, that's what we was talking. Like, I think we are the only system really has that kind of implemented, which just gives us really good advantage, and also really prevents lots of kind of issues, especially in delivery side, because really our goal is really to increase the reputation of the sender, especially that sending IP. That is really one of our priorities, especially if good delivery happens. Normally the IP increases, like the value and obviously the score. And we proved that, like literally with volume, yes, IPs can go down sometimes a little bit in the values. But in overall, because systems are very new and does not really have the age enough, that good detected to really can score proper. the IP itself. So it's just based on a volume itself. They score, for instance, stuff which is really kind of a little red flag. We know it's not really true factor. So long as kind of we know the statistics of really good delivery when it's really like all working well. And so far as everything that we done, I think you guys see the evidence of it really worked pretty well for all of us, different locations, different times of sending, different kind of emails.
Different countries, different time zones,
Right.
everything.
Yep.
Yeah, so far it's been absolutely gem of a tool to work with myself. Like when I'm working with it, as you can see, just myself right now working with it, it doesn't get you frustrated, like doesn't clog you, doesn't kind of spin on you all the time, and it's been smooth email building. And let's send this email, and this is the members certificate email once more. And this email has been performing pretty well, guys. So every time I send this email, we do get decent reaction. I don't know what you guys want to change about this email, but so far, I don't know. This could also go one of the longest email in the world. I don't know. So, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and send this, and then we will retune this a little bit later and add a little bit more numbers and send again. Half an
Yep.
hour or 45 minutes time. That being said, as this getting close, your closing remarks, guys, and we end the show and we go to the private room.
Yep.
Emperor?
Tell
Hey.
us where people can find you guys.
Oh, well, for me, it would be at virtual-coach.com.
Virtual-coach.com. That's where you
Yep.
heard.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And
You
the best
better go
place,
there.
yeah, you better go there because Mama Bear says you
Yep.
better go there.
Very
you want
cool.
you want Mama Bear on your side. I'm telling you.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You
me-
definitely better go there. That link is in that email.
Yeah, we know where your email is.
Yeah.
Yes. And for me, Doug.Halfpenny at on the Facebook, my Facebook page. That's the best place to get me.
You can find Doug Halfpenny in Facebook. If you go on Instagram, Facebook will find you. You can only find him in Facebook. Tom, are you gone or are you there? If not, please post a comment
Can-
under the chat.
Can you hear me?
We can hear
We
you,
can hear
Tom.
you.
Okay, I guess highticketcommissions.com.
You can find Tom highticketcommissions.com. You better go there because there are high commissions there.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Tom, and thank you, all three of you. I really appreciate you guys, and we will make the next one even better. I'm sure you guys will. And thank you so much. Great conversation, as always. Anything you guys like to request from us? Anything? Any wishes?
Caviar?
Please.
Sorry.
Caviar is done.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Caviar's on your way.
Got it, got it, got it.
Doug?
Oh, I'd like another 25 years of life. Can you manage that?
No, sorry. I can't do that one.
Oh,
No.
you're no fun.
There we go.
That one's difficult one. I wish I could do that one, but no, I can't.
I
will be
I
lying.
would just wish that we can keep meeting daily.
We do.
We
Yeah.
do? Yep.
That's why we are live all the time, actually, on the internet together.
Exactly.
Well, it's we could be anywhere in the world what we do, and but same time we know we can be in the same place in the internet, anytime, any place that we are at, long as we have internet. Hopefully, Elon Musk would make it cheaper so we can have that as like a little AirPod.
Mhm.
Sky satellite with us. So everywhere we can go, we can be really live.
I wonder if he would make one that would be personally tuned to me, so no matter where I went, it just stayed right overhead.
Oh yeah, they will do that. They got GPS lock on you.
They probably already do.
Yeah. All right, guys. Happy weekend to you. Happy Sunday. Please join us in the other room and we will continue conversation and talk a little bit more about sensible stuff we do when it comes to the work in emails. Thank you for watching and we will see you again on the next members panel end of the month. Take
Sounds
care.
good.
Bye for now.
Bye for
Take
now
care.
from us.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Have a good weekend.
Happy weekend. Happy weekend, everyone. Happy Sunday.